Good morning, listeners. Good morning. This is Radio North Notts, on air until later. It's 6:10, Wednesday, the 11th of May, and I'm Randy Spinnaker, and I'm here till 9. Well, thank you, Sally, for that weather update. Doesn't sound too good, does it? I won't be going out on that, that's for sure. Now, a news update in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, on with the show. Now, today we have with us Eric Brown of Arnold. He isn't a man who stays indoors, I can tell you. Are you, Mr. Brown?
Green.
Pardon?
My name's Green.
Really? Are you sure? It says Brown here.
No, it's Green.
Well, you're from Arnold, aren't you, Eric? And you're here today to tell us about something unusual that you found in your garden.
Netherfield.
Pardon?
Netherfield, not Arnold.
Oh, it's the same thing, I think you'll find. I had an uncle who lived in Arnold. Yes, he had one leg and one eye. We used to call him Nelson. Don't know why. It was a joke. His name was Lewis. Yeah, you probably knew him.
No, but I come from Netherfield.
Well, it's the same place, isn't it? One side of the road is Arnold, the other side is Netherfield. Well, that's it.
That's Netherthorpe. Netherthorpe is next to Arnold. I come from Netherfield.
That's near enough, isn't it? Now, let's get on with the show, shall we? So you woke up the other morning and went out into the garden, yes?
It was afternoon.
That doesn't really matter. Some people get up in the morning, others stay in bed until late. It's not unusual.
I haven't just got up.
I mean, I have to be up at 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m. Now, that's really early. In the studio by 5:30. Start broadcasting at 6 o'clock. But the listeners don't want to hear about me, do they? No. So, you went out in the garden at whatever time it was. The time is relevant, really. And you saw this creature.
Not quite.
Pardon?
I was moving some stones.
Oh, what sort of stones? Were they cobbles or paving stones? I have paving slabs in my front garden. Yes, different colours with gravel in between. It's, quite attractive visually. You don't have to mow it either, you know.
They were quite large stones.
What? Like for a rockery? Oh, I like a nice rockery. You know, nice rockery, it sort of sets things off. You get different levels. Oh, it's all very attractive. Yes, I've found that, yes.
They're for a dry stone wall.
Oh, it's much the same. Dry stone wall. So you turned over this stone, and there it was. This creature that you found.
Yes, and
Did it startle you? I mean, this strange creature, I remember I was out in the desert once, and I found a cigarette packet on a wall. It was a dry stone wall, actually, yes. And I opened it, and inside was an absolutely huge spider. It would have covered your hand, if you'd let it. I'll tell you what, I dropped it pretty quickly, yes. Was it a spider that you found?
No.
No. Well, you'd better tell us then, please, Eric. It's coming up to the news, so we haven't much time left.
Well, I've got it here in this box. I'll show you.
It's a worm.
Well, it's quite a big one.
That was Eric Brown from Arnold, who found a worm in his garden. Now over to the news desk for the latest update on that vicar who fell off his bike in Warsaw and all the other breaking news.
Shirebrook. The vicar fell off his bike in Shirebrook.